of status inquiry and letter on it. In a competitive market, more and more companies offer credit terms to their customers. Before taking the risk of granting a large amount of credit to a customer, the seller prefers to take some inquiries about the financial and credit standing of the customer. Inquiries about the customer's credit standing are called status inquiries. If the customers requested the product on credit basis, in that situation, the seller inquires financial status by asking trade reference and the bank reference for knowing more about his financial conditions. Then letters related to credit must be written with the greatest tact and courtesy. Otherwise, you may either damage your sales or invite trouble for yourself with collection of dues. We have to get information about credit standing of customers who ask for credit and also give credit information about your customers when others make inquiries. Sometimes you may have to tell the customers that credit cannot be granted. Circumstances are outside the person's control. Political conditions, government financial and economic policies and industrial relations in the region or in the whole country may affect the business. Circumstances change and may either improve or worsen the standing of business enterprises. Then, buying and selling of credit are very common in the modern business, industry and commerce. Credit is a facility through which goods can be bought and sold without cash payment. It helps the buyer to conduct the business without blocking large money in stock. It also provides the advantages to the seller in the form of attracting larger sales volume. It is more helpful for increasing the sales volume. Without paying the cash, you can purchase the products. Though credit accelerates sales, yet it involves the risk of bad debts and delayed payments that result in losses to the business. Therefore, the seller offers credit only after obtaining buyer's assurance of making payment without a specified period and ascertaining his sound ability and good intentions. For this, he writes a letter to other businessmen dealing with him to inquiries about buyer's character, capacity, capital, reputation, etc. These letters are called status inquiry letters. Status inquiry letters. Then the main sources of credit information are, here the usual sources of credit information are, first one, the customer's bank. Through the bank reference, you can get the more information now. Secondly, trade reference supplied by the customer. Then organizations like merchant chambers and trade associations. Through this manner also, you collect more information. Then through credit agencies. Through credit agencies, you collect additional information about the customers. Then lastly, through the market gossip, a somewhat indefinable but useful source from which information can be gathered. These are all the informations related to status inquiry. A letter that requests the referee to provide the necessary information about the status of an applicant is termed as status inquiry letter. That means a letter that requests the referee. A letter that requests the referees to provide necessary information about the status of applicants is termed as status inquiry letters. The another meaning is the seller offers credit only after obtaining buyer's assurance. The seller offers credit only after obtaining buyer's assurance of making payment within a specified period and ascertaining his sound ability and good intention. This is the meaning of the status inquiry. For this, he writes the letters to other businessmen dealing with him to inquiries about buyer's character, capacity, capital, reputation, etc. These letters are called the status inquiry letters. Next is format of status inquiry. Here, for drafting the status inquiry, must take into consider the following points. Credit letters are written for requesting grants of credit, that is by the buyer, granting credit, that is by the seller, or refusing credit, that means by seller. Letters requesting for credit should convey the needful facts and figures with the logic with high accuracy. A letter granting credit can be written in polite and straightforward manner, but the letter refusing credit demands utmost tact and diplomacy to retain the relationship and goodwill. A letter containing a request for credit should contain the following information. First point is explain about this product or goods to be purchased. It is the first content. Secondly, place of order, place the order with indication of arrangement of credit. Then supply reference for inquiring about the reliability and promptness of the payment. Then promise to supply further information to establish financial credibility. Then drafting acceptable letter, you must take into consider the following. If the terms and conditions mentioned in the letter are satisfactory and buyer assures making payments within stipulated time and acceptance letter is dispatched. This acceptance letter should contain the following points. First point is state the granting of credit in the beginning. State the granting of credit in the beginning. Secondly, promise that order will be executed immediately. Then mention that the credit reference have been obtained. Then explain the terms and conditions of credit. Lastly, express the hope of better continuous relations in case of drafting acceptable letter. But in case of drafting a refusal letters, that means refusal credit involves more care in drafting letter. While drafting refusal letters, you must take into consider the following points. First one is put yourself in the reader's shoe to understand his situation. Secondly, explain the credit policy and reason for the refusal. Then you must mention state your decision of refusal after explaining the situation with objective reasoning and facts. Then another point is offer an alternative solution or a time when the customer can apply for credit privileges again. Then another point is express your readiness to discuss the matter further in person or to over phone. Lastly, end the letter with positive note suggesting the customer to buy the cash basis until another application is considered. These points are considered at the time of drafting the refusal letter. But at the time of drafting the acceptable letters, you must consider the following main points, that is state the granting of credit in the beginning. Secondly, promise that order will be executed immediately. Then mention that the credit reference have been obtained. Then another point is explain the terms and conditions of credit. Lastly, express the hope for better continual relations. These are the contents in drafting the sales letters. Here according to the format, examples of the status inquiry format. First, here we write the head address. It is the semi-black form. Here it is the head address. It is in center place of the letters. According to this, the example is Planet Limited, number 25, Gulshan, Dhaka, number 1212. It is the head address written in the center place because it is written it does not written in full block style, it is written in the modified block form. Secondly, after completion of the address, the date is mentioned. Thereafter, giving the double line spacing, we write the inside address. According to this example, it is written to the manager, credit operation, MCL communication, number 20, Motaji Hill, Dhaka 1000. Like that, the inside address is written in left side corner of the letter. After the inside address, in the center place of the letter, we write the confidential, because the inquiry letter is written in confidential. Then we write the reference. According to the example, the reference is request for credit information. Thereafter, we write the salutation in left side margin, that is dear sir, dear madam, etc. words are followed. Thereafter, we write the body of the letters in 3 paragraphs, that is the opening paragraph, main paragraph, and the closing paragraph. The opening paragraph contains the introductory point, the main paragraph contains the main content, and last one is the concluding points in the last paragraph. According to this, the first paragraph we write that in the opening paragraph. According to this format, the example is the firm named below wishes to develop business with us and has given your name as a credit reference. We give the address, reference address, that is Oxford Limited, Radio Link Connector, number 20 is Dilaksha, Dhaka 1000. It is written in left side corner of the credit reference. After completion of the we give the double line spacing, we write the main paragraph. Any information you may furnish as will be treated as a strictly confidential. Then in the closing paragraph, here we write that we shall appreciate an early reply and assure you of our willingness to cooperate at any time. A stamped and addressed envelope is enclosed for your convenience. Then after completion of the body of the letters, we write the complimentary clause, that is your faithfully, that is the name of the person, that is A.R. Khan, that is administrative manager of Planet Limited. Like that we write this status inquiry letters. Then thank you.